Hey, what's up, everybody? Cvpoolpros here with another CV Pool School video and tech tip. All right, so I want to turn you around here, and what I'm going to show you is we just opened this pool, and other than the fact that I want to show you how crystal clear blue it is, because we're proud of that, I do want to talk to you about the water level and what we think may be going on here. So hold on, let me turn you guys around real quick. Hang on. Setting camera back. All right. So, first of all, we literally just took the cover off this pool. As you can see, the cover is folded up right there. Okay. Get you closer. And so here's the cover folded up. All right. And this is a solid cover, which means no water goes through this. Okay. Pool is crystal clear. We literally pulled this cover off and folded it about 10-15 minutes ago. This pool is crystal clear. But the problem we have is this pool's running low. As you can see, those over there are called skimmers. There's one there, and there's one down there where Tammy is, right below Tammy. Okay, so when we do an above ground, when we do a pool when we close a pool that has a solid cover, we put the level of the water just below the tile. So you see about that much pool wall between the bottom of the tile and the top of the water surface itself, about that much. This is down a lot more than that. Now, it's below the skimmers, so you know the skimmers are not leaking. It's below that line there, which is actually their cleaner line that they don't even use anymore. It's below that, so it's not there. And it's below the return line, which is over here, so it's not there because it's way below it. Okay? It's above the light, but I don't think it's the light.
If it's the light, it's internal. We can't see it.
Yeah, if it's the light, but so basically, here's what's gonna happen. Now, I'm not sure it's not the light, but if it was the light, unless it's a really, really, really slow leak, it would be down past the light. Because don't forget, it's had all winter to go down. All the valves and everything are still in. Are the system is plugged. I put all the plugs in the system, but I haven't started anything and I haven't unplugged anything. As you can tell, that still has a plug in that line right there. That line's going to stay plugged because they don't even use it. They have a regular electronic vac that they use. Here's kind of what I wanted to. Knowing the situation, once you see that you have all of these different things, in other words, with it being this far below, like a return line, with it being that far below the return line, it's not that return line because it's way lower than it. Now, if it was right at it, it would stop there. There's a possibility that that's it. Now, we've been putting water in this for a few minutes, so that it's going up a little bit more. So it was below these enough to know that it's not them. So my recommendation here is, we recommend these guys all the time because they're very good at what they do. My recommendation is if you suspect you have a leak in the pool or you have real low water like this, contact American Leak Detection. American Leak Detection will literally pinpoint the exact location of that leak. And I mean, will pinpoint, they'll say, the leak is okay right here, 3 feet down. They're that accurate. We don't do leak detection because it's just not worth it. They have all the equipment. They're not cheap, but they get the job done. They get it done right, and they get it done very quickly. They can pinpoint exactly where it is. Now, I do know that this pool, I don't know how long we've been doing this pool. I'm going to say we've probably been doing this pool at least 4 years. I know before we got this pool, at least a year or so before we got this pool was redone. It was resurfaced. And he had some work done to it when they resurfaced it. And even he was saying, before he had passed away, that he thought there might be a leak in the pool. And he said, let's not worry about it right now because it's not really leaking that bad. If it gets worse, we'll worry about it. Well, unfortunately, he passed away unexpectedly, but we do it for his widow is still here. So we still do this pool for her. We just let her know that probably going to want to look into, we're going to be monitoring it through the course of the first month or two of summer. But I know, like last year and the year before, they were having to add a lot of water. As a matter of fact, that's why they have a new pump on here, because the water ran low so many times and she wasn't always here to put water in the pool. It burned the pump up. So this is a concern. So just keep in mind that if you have a situation where you're running low on your water, if it's not, there was a cover on this pool, so it wouldn't have been evap from the sun. The water's not that warm yet. It's not hot enough to be evap. It's just not. Tammy and I were talking about possible hole in the cover and the pump being on the cover, which, yeah, does happen because you're letting water come up from the pool onto the cover, and the pump on the cover is pumping that water off, so it's constantly pumping water from the pool. But I brought up the fact that I don't think that's the problem because it does it during the summer too. When it's open, it is losing water a decent amount. So there's a couple different things, and if you need to know, like if you need some, um, some guidance on that, hit us up, let us know. We'll guide you the best we can. But in a scenario like this, I would say that this should actually have American Leak Detection come out here, even if there's no leak and they find there's no leak, just to make sure there's no leak. But this is it's suspect to me that it's this low. We never go this low when it's a solid. The level that this is at is about a quarter. Well, it's about halfway. No, it's a little bit more than halfway. The amount we would go down for a mesh cover. We go down between 15 and 18 inches below the bottom of the deck for a mesh cover. But this is a solid cover. We only go just below the tile. We go about a half an inch below the tile. So this is down quite a bit, and we're really not sure why. So just something to think about. We'll probably end up having her have American Leak Detection come out here and see, just to make sure. I just want to make sure that if there is a leak, that we can get something figured out and get it fixed the best we can, so that they don't have anything to worry about. Obviously, evaporation, splash out from bathers and stuff like that. You're going to have that all through the summer, but this is over the winter. Nothing was running, nothing was closed, everything was plugged, and it's this low. So it's not a real fast leak because it's been closed for at least 4 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it's been. So it's not a fast leak. It's a fairly slow leak, but there's water missing somehow. So, all right. But again, those are some of the things to look for. If you guys have any questions, let us know. I hope this helps a little bit, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Later.